Welcome to the 22nd Annual Paper Mill Playhouse Rising Star Awards, presented by Investors Foundation. You are at our red carpet special with our two special hosts, Ann Pollock and Dr. Janet Fike. Stay with us all evening as we see what everybody's wearing, and we'll be live with you at 7:30 for the broadcast. Stay with us.
Great. Hello. I think you're going down there, and I think you're Neil.
That's me.
You're Gomez.
How are you? And you are the Hunter Kovacs, are you not?
I am.
Hey, Hunter, you don't know me, but I know you because I did your paycheck when you were here in shows. Yes.
Well, thank you.
Tell us what shows you were in here.
I was in Oliver and Sound of Music, and I've done the conservatory shows for a few years.
Oh, God bless you. Okay, so what is the show you're nominated for today?
I'm nominated for How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
And what part do you have in that show?
J. Pierpont Finch.
Oh, okay, that's a great one. Okay, let's see. They gave us some questions for you. What was the most challenging part about playing J. Pierpont Finch?
A lot of shows are always challenging in that of themselves, but I think the most challenging part about Finch as a character is that he's so high energy all the time, and you constantly need to keep that up. So that, for me, that was probably the biggest challenge, is keeping up that energy throughout the entire 2.5 hours.
Okay, and what school are you with?
Columbia High School.
Oh, close by. That's great. Hey, as a matter of fact, I think I saw How to Succeed there, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 years ago when they did it another time. They do a great job over at Columbia.
Thanks. Thank you.
Okay, and what is your favorite scene in How to Succeed?
All of them are really funny. But I think my favorite one is Brotherhood at the end, Brotherhood of Man. Everyone loves it. Everyone always loves it. It's just a fun one to do. I don't think there's a better closing song for a musical theater show.
Wow. Okay, what year are you in high school?
I'm a junior.
Wow, and already nominated. That's wonderful. And how's your competition? What do you think?
They're all terrific, and I think everybody has a shot at this. Honestly, it's just an honor to be nominated, really, and be in the room with them.
It certainly is. Past honorees are Rob McClure,
Yes.
Laura Benanti. So you're in a league. You're in a great league. This is a very prestigious event, so congratulations. And let's see, there's one other question here. Besides this, what is your favorite musical?
Oh, boy. Out of so many, honestly, it changes day to day. It's The Producers, I think.
That was a fun one. We just did that here.
I know, and I saw it. It was terrific. It was really terrific.
Yeah. And did you see it on Broadway?
Sadly, no. No, I think I was too young for that.
Okay. Did you, now what part, if you were to be in that show, what would you like to play?
Leo Bloom.
Oh, perfect. I could see you doing that. That's great. That's great. And how long have you been acting?
I think I started when I was 8, so 9 years.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, and what are your plans for the future? Any college plans?
I want to go for musical theater. So that hunt has started. Auditions start next year, so I got to get that already in my head. I want to continue this as a career. I find so much joy in doing this, and I love bringing joy to people from doing this, and I just want to continue doing this.
Well, congratulations for tonight. Good luck. Break a leg. Do I have somebody else?
Neil McCaffrey, welcome.
Hi.
A big night tonight.
Yeah, totally.
Looking after.
Yep.
Tell everyone which show.
I played Gomez Adams in Chatham High School's The Addams Family.
And you have to know, you look like Gomez Adams.
Thank you. Yeah, we tried.
You do. Tell us what high school.
This is so much fun.
Shout out to Chatham High School.
Yeah.
Now, and tell our audience, which teacher had the biggest influence on your career?
Ooh.
Because that's what you're verging on.
Wow. Well, probably Mrs. Russo, who was our director.
Okay.
She really helped us sort of get the show up and running. But I actually took classes here at the Paper Mill when I was a kid, and Mickey McMahon, who sadly passed away a couple years ago, was really integral in me.
So you've had wonderful experiences here. And shout out to Mrs. Russo, too, we have to do. Shout out to Mrs. Russo. Now, Adam's Family, we were talking before off camera. You have to know I love the TV show. I remember the TV show.
Yeah.
And talk to me about it and Thing. And
I know. Well, it's really cool because in the Addams Family they do some homages to the TV show, while also being aware that the musical has to be its own thing and have its own universe. Yeah. So it was cool.
Now tell us, do you have any pre-show jitters tonight?
Ooh, not right now, but it might set in a couple minutes before you walk on stage to do the medley.
Well, you don't look like you do right now. You look great. Thanks. Congratulations and best wishes.
Thank you so much.
Your nomination.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Hello, we have here Sean McManus, who's from Summit High School, and Sean is nominated for How to Succeed, I can't say it, as J. Pierpont Finch. We just had another nominee who had the same role. So hello and congratulations.
Hi, thank you so much. This is an honor, incredible honor.
Now, Summit High School is nominated. Oh, gosh, you guys are nominated for Best Show every year. Were you in any other shows at Summit?
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to be a part of them all 4 years of high school. So I was in 42nd Street my freshman year, Sweeney Todd my sophomore year, Mary Poppins last year, and now How to Succeed. It's been amazing, incredible.
What were you in Mary Poppins?
I was Bert in Mary Poppins.
Whoa! Have you seen Paper Mill's Mary Poppins?
I haven't yet, but I'm going next week, so I will definitely be looking forward to it. I'm really excited.
I guess you were a little busy, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit, but yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about How to Succeed. What was the most challenging part about playing J. Pierpont Finch?
I think the most difficult part about it was the stamina, because he's on stage pretty much the entire play. So having to keep the energy up consistently through, 2.5 hours was pretty difficult. But once you kind of got into a rhythm and you settled into the character, it was really so much fun to play. But yeah, it's written so well, so it's just an honor to play it.
Okay. Yeah, he's sort of a skunk, though, isn't he, J. Pierpont?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But good-hearted, definitely, and he's well-intentioned. But yeah, there's definitely a little bit of snarkiness to him, I'd say.
Now, did you have a favorite song that you performed in this show?
Yeah, Brotherhood of Man, I think. I mean, it's iconic, everything that song's about unity and camaraderie and getting to be up there with all the boys in the show. It was such an incredible moment. I'd say that was the best number in the show.
Great, okay. So I hear you're a senior then, okay? Yeah. What are the plans? What are the plans for the future?
Yeah, so I'm majoring in musical theater at Boston Conservatory next year. Yeah, very, very excited. Yeah. BOCO. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm very excited.
Oh, wonderful. Well, good luck. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
We'll see you inside.
Thank you.
Ready? Look up. Gary Bowman, welcome. I should say Jean Valjean, welcome.
Thank you.
I think I heard you sing as you were practicing. Mm-hmm. Was that you?
Yeah,
with the most wonderful voice in the whole world?
Stop. Thank you.
It was. I have to tell you, just hearing you and seeing the show so many times, you became Jean Valjean, I have to tell you.
Thank you so
rivaled
much.
Broadway. You absolutely did.
Stop. Come on.
You did.
Please be honest with me, all right?
I am. Talk to us about what high school you're at or what year you're at.
I'm a senior at Eastern Regional High School in Voorhees, New Jersey.
Okay. And you're in all the shows, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. We have our fall play each year and our spring musical, and this year's was Les Mis.
Okay. And next year, where are you going? Where are you taking this talent next year?
I'm actually going to Drexel University. I won't be studying musical theater, but I'll be active in the musical theater community, I hope.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
Now tell me, your lead character is so taxing. It's such an energized role. How do you actually get up for that physically and emotionally for all the shows?
I mean, I definitely didn't do it alone. I had a lot of support. I mean, I would stay after, the company with my director, Dr. Greg Malotsky, and he would, just stay with me every single day and, make me sing, bring him home and, the soliloquy 8 times. And he's like, you did that thing a little bit off, do it again. And then he would just make me just pound it out every single day.
And you practiced at home?
Oh, yeah.
So the neighbors got to enjoy it?
Yeah, the neighbors ran a little fed up. Got a few noise complaints.
Now, let me ask you, 10 years from now, what's the marquee going to say for Gary Bowman?
I'm not sure. Just hopefully that, it's I just hope I'm successful in whatever I do. I just hope I'm successful and happy.
Yeah.
That's all I'm looking for.
How did you find your way into musical theater?
My mom forced me to do it when I was 11
Yay,
years
Mom.
old. Yeah, when I was 11 years old, my mom said, "Come on, do the drama club. You're not really good at sports." And I was like, "Oh, come on, Mom. Drama's for girls." You know, I was that kid. And then she was like, "Oh, well, who do you think plays, all those guy parts in movies?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, you're right." So I had to listen to her,
Gary, good luck tonight.
Thank
It's
you.
an honor
Thank you so
interviewing
much.
you, and I could listen to you sing all day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good. You're done. Very good.
Thank you.
Do you have the next one?
Hello, we
Hello.
have here Dean
How are
Blizzard.
you?
Okay, and you played the part of Lieutenant Frank Chaffee?
Chaffee, yes.
Chaffee, Lieutenant Frank Chaffee in the show Curtains. Okay, so tell me, where do you go to school?
I go to Morristown High School.
Okay, and that's not Morristown, that's Moorestown.
Yeah.
So he came a long way, and that just shows the how big an event this is because it encompasses all of New Jersey. Congratulations for your nomination.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, so let's see. What is the funniest scene in your eyes in Curtains? What do you think?
Well, there's a scene in Curtains where Lieutenant Frank Chaffee, he's up in the catwalk in their theater, and he gets kicked onto this globe that's dangling from the ceiling. Yeah, it's crazy. And then he grabs onto it and he gets lowered from the ceiling, and everyone's saying what's he doing? And he's just dangling there. He's just falling. It's crazy. That was awesome though. It was fun to play that part and to swing on that globe. It was.
Okay. I do workers' comp here at Paper Mill Playhouse, and you just scared me to death because I don't like anybody swinging from anything on the stage. So, but you made it unscathed, it looks like.
Yes, I did. Alive, yeah.
That's great. Okay. And what year are you in?
I'm a junior.
Wow, and you're already nominated. That's so wonderful. That's so wonderful. Okay, here's a question for you. They gave us some little cheat sheet here. If you could play any part on a show that's on Broadway right now, what would you like to play?
Personally, I think I would like to play Elder Price from the Book of Mormon. Sadly, though, I'm not a tenor, so I can't hit any of the notes that they're singing because that. But that show is amazing. There's so much dancing that's in that show, and I think it's just an awesome show. It's a different show, and it's sort of a different show. But I think that I would love to play that part. It would be a dream come true.
Okay, are you a dancer, Dean?
Not really. I've been taking ballet lessons, but it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress.
I used to take ballet lessons, and they said somehow guys take it, can do it easier than women. I don't know. They take to it easier.
Really?
Yeah. Well, congratulations and good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
Xavier Lighton, I am thrilled to meet you and thrilled to learn a little bit about Big Fish, but let our audience learn just a little bit about where you go to school, what grade are you in, etc.
Okay. Well, my name is Xavier Lighton. I'm a senior at Rawway High School. I've been kind of living the band life for most of my high school career, and I tried theater for the first time this year. It's always been something that I wanted to try, and so I just kind of ran with it, and I think things turned out pretty well. So
I was telling you off camera that you look so composed and you look so confident,
Yeah.
which really comes from a lot of practice. But you said you really haven't had a lot of practice.
No, I'm glad I can fake it. So.
you're very good. Now, Edward Bloom, complex character.
Very complex
character.
Yes.
How do you kind of reach into your soul and pull him out?
Well, in the band program, I've held kind of that mentorship role a lot, and so, playing a father, I guess, comes a little bit easier, being thrown in that position. So that definitely has helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it what was the most difficult part of that role in Big Fish?
Probably finding the accent that works. I don't know. I thought it was really hard to find a Southern accent that
Can you give us a little Southern accent?
I can try to give you a little Southern accent. My name is Edward Bloom. I'm in Big Fish. I'm going to go do some Alabama stomp for you out there.
You called it perfectly. You
Thank
really
you.
did. It is an honor to speak to you. And I know that in a few years, your name is going to be somewhere. I'm going to say, I remember him.
One can hope.
Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hello, and this is Spencer Petro or Petro?
Petro.
Spencer Petro, who was in Urinetown at Gloucester County Institute of Technology. And what part were you in?
I was Bobby Strong.
Okay, great. And he's nominated for Best Leading Man and in a musical this evening. You must be very excited.
Incredibly excited. I can't believe it.
Okay, so Gloucester County Institute of Technology, do they have like a very big arts department there?
Actually, our school is split up into different programs, and one of our programs is a drama program where we focus on our craft.
Wow, that's wonderful. Now, I'm sorry to say that I don't know a whole lot about the show Urinetown, so can you tell us a little bit about it?
Basically, Urinetown is the poor class of people revolting against an oppressive upper class, and throughout the show we learn different themes such as police brutality and things like that, and in the end we're left with the question, who is really right? The poor who wanted their freedom, or the rich who, despite their wrongdoings, help society benefit themselves no matter how wrong it was.
Oh, very interesting. Sounds cool. Okay. What's your favorite part in Urinetown? You have a favorite song in it?
My favorite song is actually the song I'm singing tonight, Run Freedom Run. It's just such a blast to sing.
Okay, wonderful. And I wish you so much luck tonight. It's so great that you came here, and it's so wonderful that you're nominated. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Patrick Parker, Associate Artistic Director. You must be thrilled tonight.
This is one of the most exciting nights of the year for us. It really is.
I'm telling you, I feel like I'm at a Broadway opening.
Yes, well,
you pulled it off.
It is kind of like that. We sort of model it after the Tony Awards,
yes,
you know. And
yes.
I was in charge of the rehearsal this afternoon and saw the best nominees for the best musical perform and the actors and actresses, and we've got quite a production.
You do. I have to say, I kind of snuck in during the rehearsals and sat down, and there were tears in my eyes. The talent of these young people, it is palpable, and you just feel the chills when you see where they are now and how good they are and where they're going to go.
Yes, I couldn't agree with you more. You know, we've launched so many rising stars, and
you have.
These kids tonight are truly exceptional. They really are.
What is the most exciting thing about tonight for you?
To see how excited the kids are in the audience. You know, they're all supporting each other because the competition is over. You know, the votes are long been tallied, and so now it's a night for them to shine and to just have fun and support each other and celebrate musical theater. You know, we always tell the kids, take that prize and put it next to your basketball trophy and your football trophy, because we feel that the arts are just as important as sports.
They are, and you know the arts stay with you through a lifetime.
Absolutely.
The passion of the arts.
Absolutely. So I think we're fostering that here tonight. I think we're probably converting a lot of people that didn't think they were going to go down that path.
Patrick, it is a delight to have spoken with you.
Thank you, Janet.
Thank you for what you do every day for our community and our students.
Thanks so much. Thanks for being here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, here we are at the Rising Star Awards, and we have one of the people nominated for Best Director, Dr. Greg Malotsky.
Malotsky's correct.
Okay, from Eastern Regional High School. Welcome, Dr. Greg Malotsky.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
Okay, and Dr. Malotsky's nominated for Les Mis, the school edition from Eastern Regional High School. I'm sorry, I don't know where Eastern Regional is. Can you tell me where that is?
Sure, it's in Voorhees, New Jersey. We're about 45 minutes outside of Philadelphia, so we're the Philadelphia suburbs of New Jersey rather than the New York metro area. So we've come a long way to be up here, but we're happy to be here.
Okay, they are serving coffee in the lobby,
yes,
so...
Thank you, yes.
Okay, so I have a couple of questions to ask you. Which character in Les Mis can you relate to?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you, and I don't want to throw my age out there, but when I first saw Les Mis in 1988, I was 18 years old, and I related to Marius, the young, go-getter guy. But I got to tell you now, some years later, I really relate to Jean Valjean and the struggles and dealing with being a parent and all those things.
It's a wonderful role. Yeah, I agree. Okay, and this is a strange question, but I'll ask you anyway. What's your favorite part of directing Les Mis?
You know what? The music. It's just so beautiful. It really is. And, we're getting tonight, we're also nominated for Best Musical, so we're getting to perform one day more. And just the voices all together, it's really, really moving. And, sometimes when you're rehearsing a show for months and months, the music can drain on you, but this music never did.
It's so gorgeous. But I wish you so much great luck tonight, and thank you for making this trip, and it's well worth it.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you for doing this on the red carpet. It's really great.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Wow. Maggie Spector, Annie Oakley. I am so excited to be meeting the real Annie Oakley.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to be here.
Well, welcome and good luck and all of that. And I have to say, thanks to Maggie and our Mary Poppins umbrella, we're staying dry.
Yes, we are.
I mean, we've been pretty dry all night, and just a few sprinkles. Exactly. So, leading actress Annie Oakley, how do you prepare for that?
It was a lot to prepare, actually, being from Nutley. So I did a lot of research on her, and I compared a lot of what was in the show to what her real life was to see, similarities and how real the show was. I really focused on playing her as a real person because a lot of different interpretations of it can be played very character-like. But she was this real amazing feminist, and I wanted to play her just like that. And so it was really difficult, but I definitely put a lot of myself into her, but also took her for the amazing woman she was.
I can tell you're very passionate about Annie Oakley.
Yes, I am.
Now, you go to Nutley High School.
Yes.
You're a senior.
Yes.
Next year, where are you taking your passion?
I'm going to Sarah Lawrence College up in Bronxville, New York. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there, something in the performing arts. I'm thinking maybe composition. I definitely want to stay in the musical theater realm, but we'll see what happens.
And how long have you been an actor?
Since I was 8.
8? What were you in?
My first show was, I believe, High School Musical 2, and I was in the background. But I started behind the scenes, and I did stage crew. My sister was on stage. I fell in love with it, and then here we go.
So you know all aspects of it.
I do. I know a lot, yes.
Okay. And what is your passion? How do you find it? What calls to you in the theater?
I think mostly the music. There's something that I absolutely love about music, the fact that I played piano since I was 7, that there's something about music that just always draws me in. I could not be really paying attention to a show, but the music has me stuck, and that's, I think, a big reason I maybe want to go into composition. The music has me.
Are your parents here tonight?
Yeah, my dad's here right now. My mom's on her way.
I am sure they are very, very proud of you. Annie
excited.
Oakley, Maggie Spector, congratulations on all of your good fortune.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So much.
Bye.
Okay, we have on the red carpet Nuala Cleary, who played Sandra Bloom in Big Fish. And what high school are you at?
I go to Pascack Hills High School.
Okay. And can you tell everybody about Big Fish? I don't know if too many people are familiar with the story.
Big Fish it tells a bunch of stories in one, but really the main part of it is about a father who ends up passing, but it's about the connection between him and his son doesn't really understand his father, so he tells all these tales and all these folk stories and everything, so he never really thinks that his father's being real with him, when in reality, in the end, they come together, and unfortunately his dad passes, but they end up coming together.
It sounds like a nice story. Okay, and what part do you, now what is your part?
I play his wife and Will's mother. That was it was a really great role for me to play, just because my best friend is actually who played my husband, and
is that the guy jumping over there?
That was him jumping, actually. He played.
Had some very excited people here jumping for Nuala.
Yes, they were actually all in the cast. Some of them were crew, but some of them played Mr. Calloway and Will and Edward. And
what a great honor to be nominated today! My goodness, there's 80 high schools that enter into this program. So God bless you, and I'm so excited for you, and good luck. You have to perform tonight too, right?
Yes, I do. I'm just feeling so incredibly grateful and excited and nervous, but mostly grateful and excited.
Great, great. Well, thank you so much, and good luck. We'll be in there to see you and cheer you on, okay?
Mark Hobie, producing artistic director and extraordinary aficionado of the arts. I love interviewing you.
Thank you. That's very kind. What an intro.
I know. What a night.
Yeah, this
What a night.
is for sure one of the most exciting nights that we have here at Paper Mill. The energy in the audience, all of the students who are here, not only to hopefully win an award themselves, but to support each other, that's the best feeling of all.
I saw the rehearsal. I always like to go in early and see the rehearsal. I saw it, and I saw your exact professionalism in moving the students, and with such precision and passion and joy of what you do.
Well, I have to say, I say I'm the luckiest man in the world because I have a wonderful family that I get to go home to every night, but I come to this incredible theater that does top-notch musical theater. We have 2 shows running on Broadway right now, Bronx Tale and Bandstand, that premiered with us. But really, what's at the heart of what we do is offering opportunities and educating the students of New Jersey. I'm a dad, so I know what that's like to have your child be given that opportunity to shine, and not only just as the lead in the show, but to partake in any way in this community project, which is putting on a high school musical.
And you can see it's palpable, the excitement here. You see students, you see their families, you see their school people, and everyone is so excited. They're jumping for joy, literally.
It's kind of like the Super Bowl of
it
high
is.
school musical theater.
It is.
We liken it to the Tony Awards.
It is.
Because we follow that slate and give out these beautiful Tiffany Awards, but I think it's on a higher level than that. And when I was in school, we had a great arts program, but it wasn't celebrated in this way. And I'm so honored to be able to shine this kind of a light on the great work that all these students and teachers are doing, both on stage and behind the scenes, in a way that it should get. It's well-deserved.
And I can't let you go without giving you a shout-out for Mary Poppins,
Thank you.
director of Mary Poppins.
Yes,
oh, my
thank you.
goodness. Any flights tonight?
Well, I asked if I could fly in for my entrance, but they don't have a harness in my size. No, it's what a special project. I love anything Disney. It's close to my heart. We have an incredible cast. It's selling like crazy. The audiences are loving it, and it truly is a magical, magical show.
Mark Hobie, thank you.
Thank you.
It is a joy and a privilege.
Thank you. Great to see you.
Okay, you were just listening to Mark Hobie, who is the producing artistic director over at Paper Mill, and we're moving on to another leading actress nominee. Her name is Kayla Johnson, and she played Dolores Van Cartier in Sister Act at Franklin High School. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, and now your Franklin High School is, just give me an idea of where it is.
It's in Somerset, New Jersey, near Bridgewater.
I was in the wrong place. I was thinking it was north. Okay. Okay, now I know. So, now, isn't Sister Act about nuns? What are you wearing?
Yes. So, Dolores she comes into the nunnery because her boyfriend, is trying to kill her. So, she is from the hood, the ghetto. This is her attire. She learns from them, but this is in the beginning of the show, so she hasn't quite learned yet.
Okay, so are you singing a number in this?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And what will you be singing?
I'll be singing Fabulous Baby. Fabulous Baby.
Fabulous Baby. Okay, we're ready for that. And one of the questions I'm supposed to ask you is, how do you relate to Dolores Van Cartier?
Dolores has a lot of underlying struggles and that stuff that she doesn't quite say out loud, and she puts on her confident face, and I relate to that as in I'm proud of who I am, and I want that to be displayed and not everything else underneath. Positivity is what should be displayed, to help others especially, and that's what she does. She doesn't focus on the past or the hardships or anything. She looks on the bright side and loves everybody else and loves herself and is confident in who she is and is confident in everybody else and who they are, and she exudes that, and I think that's how I relate to
You sound like you really love doing this role.
I do. I love Dolores.
Now, is it your favorite role you've done so far?
Yes, it is. It's my favorite and most challenging.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, and what year are you in?
I'm a senior.
Senior. Okay. Well, good luck. Any major plans next year?
I'm going to Carnegie Mellon BFA.
Great. I love Pittsburgh. You'll love it, love it, love it. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Kiara Birchfield, I love your outfit.
Thank you so much.
Now you are the lead in Urinetown, and you are
Hope Gladwell.
Hope Glad. Talk to us about Hope.
She is the daughter of a very successful businessman named Mr. Gladwell, and she's kind of, in a sense, living in her father's shadow. She's trying to go after what she wants, but also trying to do what he wants as well. So the whole story is about her trying to find a good balance of what she wants, and in the end, she finds it.
I can see that you are so confident and so eager in this role. And you surprised me. You said you're a freshman.
Yes.
I thought you would be a senior. You're a freshman. Oh my goodness! And give a shout out to your school.
I go to Gloucester County Institute of Technology. The school is great. The teachers are great. They've given me so many amazing opportunities that I just wouldn't get anywhere else.
And give a shout out to your favorite teacher who's really motivated you.
I really can't, so
Okay.
can I just choose?
Okay.
Miss Walsh, Miss Kay, and the whole entire cast. Thank you so much, guys.
Now, in terms of Broadway, what is your desire?
I'm still trying to find my way because I am a freshman, and there's so much I have to learn, and there's so much I still have to find. But right now, I'm really into musical theater, but I'm just going to start to branch off, see what I like.
And how do you find that inner core of your character? I mean, how do you dig deeply and pull that person out?
Well, Hope, I got lucky because she is a lot like me as a person, right? But I usually I read the script through and look at what my castmates are doing and how they're taking on the characters, and just kind of immerse myself in that world. And when you just have an amazing cast behind you and making strong critical choices, it's really easier.
Now, I have to say, you look so confident and so self-assured. Do you have any of the pre-show jitters?
Yes, I'm very excited, but I also get nervous, but they're good. It's good to keep an open mind and stuff like that.
I wish you the best of luck tonight.
Thank you so
much. Have
much.
a wonderful show. It has been an honor to interview you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Are we good?
Great. You were wonderful.
Thank you so
You
much.
were so. You're going to be fantastic.
We are lucky enough to have on the red carpet today Paper Mill Playhouse's Director of Education, Lisa Cooney. Welcome, Lisa.
Thank you, Annie. Thank you. This is by far one of the best nights we ever have here at the theater. And we're so exciting to be able to provide these kids who work really hard all spring with a platform to celebrate all their hard work. And let me tell you, the bar gets higher every year. What we're seeing around the state, South, North, Central Jersey, all over the state, we just see the bar being raised every year. And this is no different. We had a great rehearsal today. It's going to be a fantastic show. These kids are so prepared. They're so excited. What better can it be?
Okay, Lisa, I just want you to give our audience an idea of how much preparation goes into tonight.
Oh, goodness. Well, this is a year-round event. So we really begin outreach to the schools in November. And then we have an application process. Schools have to apply usually by mid-January. And then we have a core of 75 evaluators that go out across the state between February, March, and April. And this year they saw 96 schools enter the competition, really everything happened so quickly, we end the program in mid-April, and then we look at miles and miles and hours of video of the contenders for the nominations, and the team here at Paper Mill selects the nominees. And then we bring all the evaluators back together, all 75 people in a room, to look at some of the video and to debate and really have a wonderful opportunity to celebrate all the talents in the state. So, for instance, this is how major and big this is. This year we had 52 young ladies advance to the nomination round for the leading lady category. 52! And we named 7 as the nominees. So the amount of talent in the state that could have been on the stage tonight is immense. part of that, I think, is New Jersey's a small state, and it's densely populated, and there's a lot of talent here. It's really exciting to see, from Cape May up to High Point, that kids are taking this seriously. Schools believe in it. They prioritize it. So, I mean, it's the annual rite of passage to be on your high school show. Oh, thank you. Assistant of the Year.
Lisa, God bless you. That's all I can say.
It's a lot, but we have a great team, and I just want to give heads-up props to Jason Gillis, Carrie Rubino, Michelle Temkin, Alexandra Yates. This is the Education Department at Paper Mill. We work nonstop, but we have the greatest jobs on the planet. Everybody have a great show tonight.
Great. Thank you.
Mwah.
Regular municipal lot. But
Oh, you're down
Robert Zajac
Yes.
and Mr. Harrigal, Roger
Yes.
Harrigal.
Yes.
Welcome to the red carpet.
Thank you.
And thank you, a hearty thank you. Tonight, all of the students shine, and they're able to shine in large measure because of what Investors Foundation has so generously done. Thank you from the bottom of our collective hearts.
Mm-hmm.
You make my heart sing. You really do. You make everyone's heart sing.
Great.
At any rate, talk to us about your passion in the theater.
Well, the bank and the foundation have been involved for many, many years, supporting lots of community events. The Paper Mill has a special place for us. Our headquarters is here. We were founded in this area. And the performances are just wonderful, whether it be the Rising Stars, the educational programs, the performances that are put on throughout the season. It's just a wonderful environment, and it's just great when people can enjoy it like they do tonight.
Now, were you former actors who wanted to get into this? Do we have budding performers anywhere?
No thespian talent here. I'm loud, so I mean that can help in a background role. But we've done a lot, and it's really, it's fortuitous. The bank has been connected with the Paper Mill for a long time, and our independent trustee, Bill Tansey, who was involved with the Paper Mill for a long time, was pretty critical in getting us involved. And Rising Stars is really one of the finest things we do, because it takes the whole state together. You get the talent, you get to showcase the talent, and you've seen the people that have come out of this, and it's just wonderful.
And you are seeing the talent that's going to go and be in marquees in the future.
We hope.
That would be great.
We hope to continue.
Exactly. And again, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything that you and investors do.
Well,
our pleasure.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the show.
We
Enjoy
shall.
the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if I've just come upon a sleepwalker or what, but here we have Amalia Cravani, who performed in 9 to 5, the musical. And what role did you have?
I was performing as Judy Burnley.
Okay, and can you tell me why you're in this outfit today?
Well, this number is when Dick, her ex-boyfriend, comes to her house, and she's kicking him out of the house, but he comes at her house at night. So, yeah, that's why she's in a nightgown.
Okay, and you'll be performing a song in this, okay. And what will you be singing?
I'll be singing Get Out and Stay Out.
Oh, sounds fun. Okay, and what do you think of the competition today?
Oh my gosh, I think everybody here today is so talented. Like, it's seriously inspiring, the amount of talent that's surrounding me right here.
Well, I don't know if you just heard, but I had Lisa Cooney, the Director of Education, up here, and she said 50 leading ladies made it to the second round of picks. So you must be phenomenal. And now let's see what it says here. What's your favorite moment in 9 to 5?
I would say my favorite moment would probably have to be Shine Like the Sun, because that's really the culmination of Act 1, and it's when all of the 3 leading ladies, they come together, and they're like a strong support team for each other, and it's really when you start to see the character development, where strength starts to come in. So.
Okay. Now, I saw the movie, I'm sorry, I never saw the show, but what happens? They tie up somebody? Does that happen in the play also?
Yeah, their boss, Mr. Hart, they really don't like him, so they tie him up with a garage door opener, and they keep him hostage in his own house for a long time while his wife is away on vacation.
This sounds fun.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Okay, now, if you could have dinner with a Tony Award winner, dead or alive, who would it be, dead or alive? That was a good one.
I'd have to say Audrey McDonald, because She's
very much alive.
Oh yes, very alive. She's so talented
And a big multiple Tony Award winner. Well, I have to let you go because we're starting soon. Best of luck, and I hope everything goes well. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Jordan Reyna, welcome, 9 to 5. I was telling you off camera, I feel like singing, right?
Yes, I love that song. It's so catchy. It's easy to get stuck in your head.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So, Del Val.
Yes.
Yay, Del Val.
Yes, small cornfield school. Yeah.
Exactly. Talk to us about your character and who was your character.
Okay, my character is originated by Dolly Parton. And Dorley Roach, she's completely different than who I am. She's sassy, she's very, very confident, but she's definitely a person that you want to have around. She's very loyal and really trustworthy. So.
Now, you said something very interesting. She's not at all like you. So how do you kind of adopt that persona?
Yeah, I watched a lot of Dolly Parton interviews because the character is very much like Dolly Parton, just very sweet, but has that sassy kind ofness to her. And I just kind of a lot of hip movements because she moves her hips a lot, and just kind of getting in this whole different mindset, I guess, of her, like a southern sassy kind of girl.
And it's a whole cultural show too
about
women's roles.
Yes, yeah,
right?
Yeah. It was really interesting because it was basically going back in time, women in the workforce and everything, and how they were treated and everything, and it was really cool to portray that to an audience.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now you are a senior now.
Yes.
You're graduating very soon.
Yes.
Talk to us about next year.
Next year, I'm going to Virginia Tech, and I'm going to be studying psychology, and I'm going to try to do anything I can to perform in the theater and do voice lessons and everything, keep everything that up, because performing is a big passion of mine. So,
that's very evident, and I have an idea you're going to be very successful.
Thank you.
It has been
Thank you
a
so much.
joy to interview you. I
Thank
wish you much good luck.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much.
Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Well, we have here on the red carpet Sarah Miller, who is nominated for Best Actress in a Musical, Rose Alvarez in Bye Bye Birdie. How do you like this show?
Oh, I love the show. The show was fantastic. The cast and everyone to get to work with was just incredible. It's such a fun show, Bye Bye Birdie. So it was really great to, be in it. And
yeah, is it your favorite? Was it your favorite role that you've done?
Yeah, it was definitely one of the biggest roles that I've ever taken on, and I really connected to it so well that it was just very exciting for me to get to play this role. And I've known the show Bye Bye Birdie since I was a little girl watching the movie with Anne Margaret and Dick Van Dyke and everyone. So yeah, it was a really, really great opportunity for me to get to play this role that I've been watching since I was little. So
okay, and what I'm sure you're doing a number today. What will you be doing today?
So I'm doing the song "What Did I Ever See in Him," which is in the show. Yeah, in the show, it's basically when she's realizing that she's been in this relationship with this guy who she doesn't like, who's just not doing anything right, and she's like, I gotta get out of here. I've been in this relationship for way too long. So yeah.
Is that your favorite number in the show, or what's your favorite number?
I would say my favorite number to sing in the show is probably the One Boy reprise, which is it's a very touching part of the show, and it's kind of slow, so I really liked getting to sing that ballad, and so yeah.
Ballads are fun. Well, it's time to move on. Good luck tonight, and congratulations. It's a wonderful testament to your talent. Okay, we're going into Paper Mill Playhouse's Rising Star Awards. Congrats.
Thank you.
Janet, we are just 15 minutes away from our live broadcast of the 22nd annual Paper Mill Playhouse Rising Star Awards presented by Investors Foundation.
I'm so excited. You feel it. You absolutely feel it.
And come join us. I want to thank both of our hosts here, Ann Pollock, Dr. Janet Fike. And please stick with us, join us inside, and enjoy the Paper Mill Playhouse Rising Star Awards. You gotta wait till that light goes off. All right, let's just pretend like we're talking, because this is probably looking really awkward.
everyone at Paper Mill, from Mark Hobie and his entire organization, were nothing but supportive, enthusiastic, helpful. Just as a place to work on a new show, it couldn't have been better, and I'm so happy that Paper Mill's been honored by the Tonys.
It is not a treasure just for this community. It's a treasure for the state. And now you know, after getting the Tony Award, it's a treasure for the entire country.
I've done literally everything I could possibly do at Paper Mill. Adopt a school program, Broadway show choir, summer conservatories for 3 years in a row, Rising Star Awards. And honestly, I feel as though they've taught me so much that if it wasn't for Paper Mill, I would not be where I am today.
It's really become a huge part of the landscape. It's a well-deserved acknowledgement. I don't think these guys have come near their peak. I think, there's going to be tremendous ambition in them in terms of what they're going to do from here on. And I hope I'm a part of that.
The mission of Paper Mill Playhouse is to enrich, entertain, and inspire our audience and our students as the nation's premier musical theater.
We foster a creative environment for advancing the art form, educating students, and developing future theater lovers while providing access for all.
A beloved New Jersey arts institution since 1938 and a nationally renowned not-for-profit regional theater, Paper Mill is located in beautiful Millburn, New Jersey. Paper Mill Playhouse brings great pride to the community and anchors a thriving downtown with more than 300,000 guests annually. Throughout its rich history, Paper Mill Playhouse has established itself as a foundational pre-Broadway venue for new productions and a welcoming home for world-class theatrical revivals. Notable Paper Mill Playhouse productions include Children of Eden, Crazy for You, Follies, Gypsy, Showboat, and the U.S. premiere of The Hunchback of Notre Dame in 2015. Broadway productions include Honeymoon in Vegas, the 25th anniversary production of Les Miserables, Disney's Newsies, Paper Moon, You Can't Take It With You, I'm Not Rappaport, and The Bandstand, as well as television broadcasts on Showtime and PBS and original cast recordings. In 2016, Paper Mill Playhouse produced the world premiere musical A Bronx Tale under the direction of Robert De Niro and Jerry Zaks with an original score by Alan Menken. Paper Mill has been consistently recognized for its commitment to supporting the careers of Broadway's best talent and emerging artists, both on stage and behind the scenes. Paper Mill Playhouse boasts award-winning access services and outreach initiatives, as well as performers training programs that impact nearly 40,000 students each year. Education programs include Paper Mill Theater School, Adopt a School Project, Rising Star Awards, Summer Musical Theater Conservatory, August Musical Theater Intensive, Broadway Show Choir, Guest Artist Masterclasses, Professional Development Seminars, and Theater for Everyone classes. Paper Mill is an award-winning national leader in accessibility, providing barrier-free access to anyone with a disability, and the first theater in the country to offer programming specifically designed for people on the autism spectrum.
Feel
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiree. A sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. Good luck will rub off when he shakes hands with you. The birds, tuppence a bag, tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag. Feed the birds, that's what she cries, while overhead her birds fill the skies.
Everyone at Paper Mill, from Mark Hobie and his entire organization, were nothing but supportive, enthusiastic, helpful, just as a place to work on a new show. It couldn't have been better, and I'm so happy that Paper Mill's been honored by the Tonys.
It is not a treasure just for this community. It's a treasure for the state. And now you know, after getting the Tony Award, it's a treasure for the entire country.
I've done literally everything I could possibly do at Paper Mill. Adopt a school program, Broadway show choir, summer conservatories for 3 years in a row, Rising Star Awards. And honestly, I feel as though they've taught me so much that if it wasn't for Paper Mill, I would not be where I am today.
It's really become a huge part of the landscape. It's a well-deserved acknowledgement. I don't think these guys have come near their peak. I think, there's going to be tremendous ambition in them in terms of what they're going to do from here on. And I hope I'm a part of that.
The mission of Paper Mill Playhouse is to enrich, entertain, and inspire our audience and our students as the nation's premier musical theater.
We foster a creative environment for advancing the art form, educating students, and developing future theater lovers while providing access for all.
A beloved New Jersey arts institution since 1938 and a nationally renowned not-for-profit regional theater, Paper Mill is located in beautiful Millburn, New Jersey. Paper Mill Playhouse brings great pride to the community and anchors a thriving downtown with more than 300,000 guests annually. Throughout its rich history, Paper Mill Playhouse has established itself as a foundational pre-Broadway venue for new productions and a welcoming home for world-class theatrical revivals. Notable Paper Mill Playhouse productions include Children of Eden, Crazy for You, Follies, Gypsy, Showboat, and the U.S. premiere of The Hunchback of Notre Dame in 2015. Broadway productions include Honeymoon in Vegas, the 25th anniversary production of Les Miserables, Disney's Newsies, Paper Moon, You Can't Take It With You, I'm Not Rappaport, and The Bandstand, as well as television broadcasts on Showtime and PBS and original cast recordings. In 2016, Paper Mill Playhouse produced the world premiere musical A Bronx Tale under the direction of Robert De Niro and Jerry Zaks with an original score by Alan Menken. Paper Mill has been consistently recognized for its commitment to supporting the careers of Broadway's best talent and emerging artists, both on stage and behind the scenes. Paper Mill Playhouse boasts award-winning access services and outreach initiatives, as well as performers training programs that impact nearly 40,000 students each year. Education programs include Paper Mill Theater School, Adopt a School Project, Rising Star Awards, Summer Musical Theater Conservatory, August Musical Theater Intensive, Broadway Show Choir, Guest Artist Masterclasses, Professional Development Seminars, and Theater for Everyone classes. Paper Mill is an award-winning national leader in accessibility, providing barrier-free access to anyone with a disability, and the first theater in the country to offer programming specifically designed for people on the autism spectrum.
Paper Mill Playhouse is where American musical theater is celebrated, cherished, and pushed in exciting new directions.
Paper Mill is Broadway in your backyard, bringing you the brightest lights, biggest stage, and best shows. For more information, please visit papermill.org.
upcoming Paper Mill Rising Star Awards, presented by the Investors Foundation. Tonight we celebrate the 22nd anniversary of the Rising Star Awards, which have recognized excellence in New Jersey's high school musical theater productions and ignited the careers of many notable performers. With nearly 100 shows entered, tonight we honor over 180 nominees in 19 categories. This evening's ceremony will feature performances from 7 of those shows, all nominated for Outstanding Overall Musical. To begin our celebration, we are proud to present the Paper Mill Playhouse Broadway Show Choir, proudly sponsored by Overlook Medical Center. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Paper Mill's Director of Education, Lisa Cooney.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Paper Mill Playhouse, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 22nd Annual Rising Star Awards presented by Investors Foundation. Since 1996, the Rising Star Awards have encouraged the excellence in the production of New Jersey high school musicals. We're proud to serve the entire state of New Jersey, and in doing so, the Rising Star Awards impacts close to 10,000 students every year, giving them access to over $60,000 in scholarships. It's been an outstanding year for nominees at 48 high schools around the state of New Jersey. The Rising Star season began back in January when the first of 96 entered productions hit the boards. 75 of those shows took place in the month of March alone, making for some blockbuster weekends of musical theater madness for our intrepid Rising Star evaluators. And the shows featured tonight here who are nominated for Outstanding Overall Production inspired us with their commitment to excellence and their high caliber of achievement. None of this happens on its own, and we must take time to acknowledge your teachers and administrators, individuals who found ways to make it all happen for their students, giving up their family time in the evenings and on weekends to make sure that our young people get to participate in the annual rite of passage known as the High School Musical. We also acknowledge the booster organizations of band parents and drama mamas at the local level that work diligently all year to support the theater, music, and dance programs. Students of New Jersey, you have worked hard, cared deeply, and made sacrifices for your show. Paper Mill is honored to host this evening for you and to recognize your achievements. Our mission is to preserve and advance the great American art form of musical theater. Your mission is to be its future, and our future is very bright. As you well know, the Rising Star Awards have launched many professional careers, and we're proud of our past nominees and winners who have gone on to win Tonys and Oscar, perform in numerous Broadway productions, national tours, and on London's West End, and in film and television. Some are back tonight to help celebrate your achievements. I'm delighted to acknowledge and thank the title sponsor of the Rising Star Awards for the 11th consecutive year, the Investors Foundation. Their lead support of Paper Mill's education programs and the Rising Star Awards sustain these vital programs, and we are all very grateful. I'm so pleased that many guests from the Investors family are here tonight, including Senior Vice President, Regional Manager, and Paper Mill Trustee, Robert Zajac, and Investors Foundation Executive Director, Roger Harrigal. Welcome. The Rising Star Awards are generously supported by the Blanche and Irving Laurie Foundation and the New Jersey State Council on the Arts. Rising Star scholarships are made possible by Ruth Bedford in memory of Jane Bergio, Walt Santner in honor of Janet Sovey, and the Douglas Michael Kruger Scholarship Trust. The Theater for Everyone Access and Inclusion Award is supported by the New Jersey Theater Alliance and the Cultural Access Network. Also, for the third year in a row, tonight's ceremony is being broadcast and web-streamed live via our friends at Hometown Television. We are worldwide. Hi to my parents in Sarasota, Florida. A huge thank you to all of our broadcast sponsors. Helping to make tonight special are our announcers, Patrick Parker and Greg Ippolito, our musical director and arranger, Meg Zorvulis, our stage manager, Mark Stice, and his assistant, Nicole Cooker. And assisting our presenters and award recipients here on stage and backstage are Dennis Doherty, Ryan Maroney, Mary Kate Kelly, and Lee Schladel. Thank you. Many thanks to the Paper Mill Board of Trustees and to the producing artistic director, Mark S. Hobie, and managing director, Todd Schmidt. And the deepest thanks to the incredible and supportive staff and the fantastic crew of the theater for helping us shine tonight. If you've seen our current production of Mary Poppins or saw the Broadway transfers of A Bronx Tale or Bandstand or our Shiny Tony Award out in the lobby, you know we have the best professional team in the theater industry. What they're capable of doing is just amazing. I know I speak for the entire organization in giving our highest praise to the Paper Mill Education Department staff for another crazy year filled with hard work, but also lots of musical theater. My appreciation and gratitude to a job very well done goes to Carrie Rubino, Jason Gillis, Alexandra Yates, and Michelle Temkin. My final thank you tonight is reserved for the Rising Star evaluators who travel to every corner of the state, seeing sometimes 2 or 3 Rising Star shows in a weekend. We thank you for your incredible support of this program. We could not do it without you. Now, before we begin, out of courtesy to those sitting around you and to the performers and presenters on stage, please make sure that your cell phones are silenced. And a reminder that the taking of photographs or recordings is prohibited, but professional photographs and video will be made available to schools. We hope you enjoyed taking pictures on the red carpet earlier, and we invite you to share them on social media using the hashtag PMPRSA. So finally, if you receive an award tonight, we'd like you to use the stairs provided on either side of the orchestra and come up for a brief acceptance speech. We remind you that large groups should have one person designated to speak on behalf of the group. And finally, we would like to take some photographs at the end of the show. So if you've received an award tonight, or if you're one of the nominated schools, please come up to get your award and have your picture taken on stage. And now, to present our first award of the evening, please welcome PBS television personality Maddie Orton and Paper Mill Director of Press and Public Relations, Shane Miller.
How amazing was that show choir? Now, Shane, I understand that you direct the show choir.
I do, and we have auditions in October, and you should all come out for it. Okay.
See how we did that?
So Maddie is an award-winning PBS producer, and she recently produced a documentary called I Can't, I Have Rehearsal. Did anybody see that?
I think a lot of you out there were in that, so thank you so much, guys. It's so great to be back. I'm very excited to be here presenting the nominees for the category of Outstanding Performance by a Featured Ensemble Group. And the nominees are the Barbershop Quartet in Christian Brothers Academy's The Music Man, the Secretaries in Columbia High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, the Rebel Poor in Gloucester County Institute of Technology's Urinetown, the Washington Senators in Hopewell Valley Central High School's Damn Yankees, the Urchins in Perth Amboy High School's Little Shop of Horrors, the Secretaries in Summit High School's How to Succeed, and the Priests in West Morris Central High School's Jesus Christ Superstar. And the Rising Star for Outstanding Featured Ensemble goes to the Rebel Poor in Gloucester County Institute of Technology's Urinetown.
Wow. Thank you. Oh, this is really... Okay. Hi. Thank you so much. Well, first and foremost, I have to thank our amazing director, Miss Katie Knobloch, and the entire creative team of Urinetown, Denny, Erica, Karen, Miss Palomo, Chris, Jack, Mila, Mr. Dundee, Miss Walsh. Secondly, I have to thank our amazing cast. We did it. We put a lot of hard work into the show. And finally, I have to thank all of you. Your hard work does not go unnoticed. The talent in this room is immense and insane. Thank you, Paper Mill, and thank you, GCIT.
The nominees for Outstanding Performance by a Featured Ensemble Member are India Anderson as Miss Jones in Columbia High School's How to Succeed in Business, Primo Davis as the Bishop in Eastern Regional High School's Les Miserables School Edition, Jillian Coleman as the 10 Little Indians soloist in Fairlawns High School Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson, Rachel Maselik as Little Betty Two Shoes in Gloucester County Institute's Technology's Urinetown, Aaron Salko as Dream Laurie in Madison High School's Oklahoma. And the Rising Star for Outstanding Featured Ensemble Member goes to La La Land. No, just kidding. As Little Becky Two Shoes, Rachel Mazelik, Gloucester County Institute of Technology's Urinetown.
So on the way here, she asked me, what would you say if you won? And I said, I didn't prepare a speech because I didn't think I was going to win. So hello. Thank you to everyone who is in Urinetown for supporting me. The Rebel Poor, who just got the other award too. The director, Miss Kay, who could not be here tonight. I couldn't be who I am without her. the whole creative team, my mom for coming with me tonight, my whole family for always coming to see every show that I'm in, and for every person that's been in a show with me or has worked on a show that I've been in. It's been a pleasure, and you got me where I am today, so thank you so much. I can't believe it.
For our first performance by a nominee for Best Overall Production of a Musical, please welcome the cast of Broadway High School performing a number from Big Fish.
You see, Will, that's my point. We live in Alabama, boy. We've got stories under every leaf and every stone. What if I said I met a witch when I was very young? What if I said she showed me how I died?
How you die?
Powerless in the face of it, terrified in the wood. And that was where my life was changed for good. Hey, what if I said I met a giant wasting in a cave? What if I claimed I rose to be far braver than the brave? All my life a story sung, and everyone is true. And so believe me as I'm telling you, to be the hero of your story while you may. Be the guy who gets the girl and saves the day. You don't need a book of Greeks to teach you how to stay alive. Be the hero of each story you derive. And then forever you're the hero who'll survive. And every tale that you invent becomes a life that you make real. For each character you meet becomes your friend. How you doing? You don't need to be a novelist to make believe what's waiting round the bend.
Help, boy, you gotta help me. If I don't catch a fish, my family's gonna starve.
Here, try the Alabama Stomp.
The Alabama Stomp? What's that? Oh.
Works every time. Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Teach a man the Alabama Stomp, and you feed his soul. Adventure waits for me, filled with mystery and people I can love. And I know out there on the road of life, I'll live the story I've been dreaming of. Be the hero every time you get the chance. With the music up, continue with the dance. On prayer, you'll get there only with your voice. Be intensive, be inventive, be the first one to rejoice with the story. You won't need any other choice. You're the hero fighting dragons, winning wars. Be the hero, and the world will soon be
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Paper Mill's Associate Artistic Director, Patrick Parker.
Good evening. Nominees in the Educational Impact category submitted applications demonstrating ways that their musical production enhanced learning opportunities throughout their school and community. More than ever, we know that the arts are intrinsic to education and that the much-admired STEM initiatives would be dramatically enhanced by the creativity and problem-solving abilities that are nurtured through arts education. Each nominee presented innovative ideas that combine community service and character development goals with learning in and through the arts. In addition to receiving a Rising Star Award, the winner of the Educational Impact Award will also receive a $500 check for their school's theater program. And the nominees for the Educational Impact Award are Columbia High School for How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Fairlawn High School for Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson, Morristown High School for Legally Blonde, Northern Valley Regional High School at Old Tappan for Tarzan, Perth Ambu High School for Little Shop of Horrors, Ridge High School for Fiddler on the Roof, St. Joseph Regional High School for West Side Story. And the award and cash prize goes to Fairlawn High School, Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson.
So much for this award. We really worked hard this year to make Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson fit our curriculum in our school, because while it is a crazy rock show, it also uses a lot of satire in it that we wanted to teach our students, as well as historical aspects. I would like to thank our administration in our school, our director, John Gerisi, as well as these two teachers who helped us, Christine Booz, who worked with her graphic design kids on political propaganda posters that were displayed in our lobby, as well as Janine Hayek, who spearheaded a program for our history students who are sophomores, and she has a couple people to thank from her department specifically who worked on stuff.
Thank you very much. This is such an honor for Fairlawn High School. The musical was an amazing experience for all of us, but I really have to thank my supervisor, Suzanne Gons, and members of the U.S. History 1 team. Every single sophomore in the building was able to experience a really hands-on experience through the musical and really enhance their understanding of this real critical time in our history. And we made so many interesting connections to what's happening in our current political climate today. So I'd also like to thank members of our team, which would be Joe Bonifetti and Julianne Foucault. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
To present the Rising Star Theater for Everyone Inclusion and Access Award, please welcome Paper Mill Theater for Everyone teaching artist Leslie Finelli and her teaching assistant, Dr. Sean Deneen.
I'm very pleased to be here tonight as an advocate and educator of children with disabilities. For nearly 30 years, Paper Mill Playhouse has been a national leader in providing access services and opportunities to audience members, performers, and students with disabilities. The Rising Star Theater for Everyone Inclusion and Access Award recognizes excellence in the promotion and practice of creative inclusion by Rising Star schools of students and adults with disabilities as performers, designers, musicians, and production staff. Additionally, this award also seeks to recognize and reward a school that takes steps to ensure their performances are accessible to audiences with disabilities. All of the nominees deserve praise for their efforts, but an award of $1,000 provided by Paper Mill Playhouse, the New Jersey Theater Alliance, and the Cultural Access Network will be given to a single deserving school.
And the final nominees are Chatham High School for the Addams Family, Eastern Regional High School for Les Miserables School Edition. Lodi High School for Cinderella. Moorestown High School for Curtains. Morristown High School for Legally Blonde. Northern Valley Regional High School at Old Tappan for Tarzan. Ridge High School for Fiddler on the Roof. West Essex Regional High School for Disney's The Little Mermaid. And the award and cash prize goes to Morristown High School for Legally Blonde.
Thank you, Paper Mill Investors Foundation. We are beyond thrilled and humbled to win this for a second year. Last year, we started as a directing team, and we all looked at how can we make the theater the most inclusive place that we can. We remembered it in our days in high school as a home for everyone, and we wanted to make sure that our theater program was truly that, a home for everyone. This year, we decided to see if we could include even more people and make it a home accessible for people in the school and also in the community. And we launched our first sensory-friendly performance this year, and it was a huge success. And we cannot wait to expand even further. The theater is truly a special place and a place that everyone should find their happiness and peace in. Thank you again to Paper Mill and Investors Foundation, to our cast, crew, parents, administration, Dr. New, Michael McGuire, Katie Adams, David Gallagher, Jamie Bass, Brian Keevening, our superintendent administration, and to all of the other nominees and talent in the room. Thank you.
Really quickly, any directors out there, any administration that want to do a sensory-friendly show for people on the spectrum, please feel free to reach out to us. Our information's in this book, and I would be so pleased to help you. It was an amazing experience, and I want to bring that to all of your schools as well. Thank you.
For our second performance by a nominee for Best Overall Production of a Musical, here is the cast of Summit High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
There's no coffee! No coffee! No coffee! No coffee! If I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break. If I can't take my coffee break, something within me dies, lies down, and something within me dies.
If I can't make 3 daily trips, where shining shrine, benign retrips, and his cardboard between my lips, something within me dies, lies down, and something within me dies.
No coffee, 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 no coffee.
That office light doesn't have to be fluorescent. I'll get no pains in the head. That office chair doesn't have to be foam rubber. So if I spread, so I spread.
she said. Sense of enterprise, full on, and something within me dies. No coffee, 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 no coffee. My coffee break. Somehow the soul no longer tries. Coffee, coffee. Somewhere I don't metabolize. Coffee, coffee. Something within me. Coffee or otherwise. Coffee or otherwise. Coffee or otherwise. Something inside of me dies.
Everybody back to work. You heard me. I said back to work.
Yes, sir. The company way. Executive policy is by us, okay. Before the departed we shed a mournful tear. Whoever the company fires, we will still be here.
Presenting our next awards, representing IATSE Stagehands Union Local 21, please welcome two of our longtime backstage stars, Paper Mill Hair Supervisor Sharon Stoss and Assistant Wardrobe Supervisor Debbie Whitehead.
Good evening. This year's Outstanding Hair and Makeup transformed high school students into fairy tale favorites, ghostly ghouls, jungle jumpers, and serious secretaries. The nominations in the category of Outstanding Achievement in Hair and Makeup are Stephanie Cooperman and Julie Edwards for Chatham High School's The Addams Family, Suzanne Roganci for Columbia High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Catherine O'Brien for Mount St. Dominic Academy, 42nd Street, Donna Dolby, D. Spencer for Northern Valley Regional High Schools at Old Tappan, Tarzan, Corrine Grasso for Rumsden Fairhaven Regional High Schools, Tarzan, M.J. Arias, Alana Patrick for Summit High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Lindsay McAloney, Mike Tai Talpa, and Trinity Sober for Vernon Township High School, Shrek. And the Rising Star Outstanding Hair and Makeup goes to Catherine O'Brien from Mount St. Mary.
To win this at all, so I didn't make a speech. But I would like to thank everyone at the Mount who supports me, my director, Mrs. Moe, Mrs. Brady. Yeah, see, she's popular here. Mrs. Posner, all the cast and crew of 42nd Street, my mom and my aunt for coming here and supporting me tonight, and just everyone else. But thank you. Congratulations.
The 2017 nominees in the category of Outstanding Costuming Achievement presented costumes fit for the office, the ballroom, the jungle, and the Revolutionary Barricade. The nominees are Mary Jane Bound, Michelle Hares for Eastern Regional High School Les Miserables, School Edition. Paul H. Canada for Gil St. Bernard's School Cinderella. Roxanne Brady for Mount St. Dominic's Academy, 42nd Street. Donna Dolby for Northern Valley Regional High Schools at Old Tappan, Tarzan. Tina Campagna for Raway High School's Big Fish. Audrey Agrasani. Catherine Winters for Summits High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Leslie Larino, James Moser, Jennifer Williams for Union High School Cinderella. And the Rising Star for Outstanding Costume goes to Catherine Winter.
Surprise. I'm just like beside myself. We loved our show. We loved doing our show. We loved everything about our show. And I just have to congratulate all the kids who worked on it and were in it. This was really tough to go back to 1962 from today. Different way of moving, different way of wearing clothes, different way of talking to each other. It was just so much fun to put it together. And of course, Ann Pointer, our brilliant director, our brilliant directorial staff, our administration, Paper Mill for doing this award, my costume moms, and particularly, as always, my beautiful costume students. They're just fabulous. Thank you.
Each year, the Rising Star Evaluators see hundreds of talented young artists performing at New Jersey high schools. We are pleased to present the best of those students tonight. Please welcome the nominees for Outstanding Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role.
I got lost in his arms and I had to say it was dark in his arms and I lost my way. From the dark came a voice and it seemed to say, there you go, there you go. How I felt as I fell, well, I just can't recall. But his arms held me fast and it broke the fall. And I said to my heart as it foolishly kept jumping all around, I got lost, but look what I found. I grew up poor and ragged, just a simple country girl. I wanted to be pretty more than everything in the world. Like Barbie or the models in the French Mix catalog. From rags to wishes in my dreams, I could have it all. I'm just a backwoods Barbie. Too much makeup, too much hair. Don't be fooled by thinking that the goods are not out there. Yes, I can see where deserve a second chance. And see the backwoods Barbies deserve a second chance. 8 years, 8 years, that's how long I wasted on him. That's all, I'm through. Albert dear, to put it sweetly, to hell with you. What did I ever see in him? How did I ever get involved that way? Now that it's over, I can smile and say, what did I ever see in him? Is he tender? No, he's not. Is he thoughtful? No, he's not. Am I crazy? What's he got that I found so damn appealing? What did he ever do for me? Well, to be honest, he was sometimes nice, but still it wasn't worth that awful price. It was rough from the start. Broken dates, broken nails, broken heart. What did I ever see in him? When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, you have your own compass. It turns night to day, and it's even with you before you depart. Be still, hear it beating, it's leading you, follow your heart. Follow into the open air, far from squalor and noise. Follow, someone is waiting there. Someone who shares all your hopes and your joys. We all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of justice for each girl and boy. That bright shining world is just waiting to start. No anger or badness, just laughter and gladness. If only I follow your heart. Dreams and plans are in the making. Success is out there for the taking. Wish it was as simple as it sounds. I have no choice, I have to do it. Face the future, look into it. Now that I'm unfettered and unbound, get out and stay out. I finally had enough. Don't kiss me on your way out. It wouldn't move me much. You used me, abused me, you cheated and you lied. So get out and stay out. I'm taking back something grows. I don't need a roof to say I love you. I don't need a roof to call you mine. I don't need adventure in some faraway frontier. I don't need a roof to feel you near. All I need is you and you forever. All I feel is true and absolute. I don't need a legal deed to help me play my part. I don't need a roof to hold my heart. Stay with me. Stay with me. Can't you see me lit up on his stage as the cameras adore me? Can't you see me out walking red carpets or doing TV? Can't you see all my millions of fans screaming desperately for me? I'm a diva, a goddess, a star on the brink, a house rockin' vision in hot shocking pink, a party riot, the whole kitchen sink. It's time for the world to find out, don't you think? Oh, look at me, can't you see I'm fabulous, baby? Feast your eyes, can't disguise my star quality. So laugh all you want, I won't be denied. But what I have got is too hard to hide. I'll be fabulous, baby, so damn fabulous, baby, fine and fabulous,
To present tonight's awards for outstanding scenic and lighting achievement, please welcome two more stars from the wings. Paper Mills IATSE assistant carpenter and business agent Stanley Gutowski, and the assistant stage manager of Paper Mills' current production of Mary Poppins, Kate Jordan Rivera.
Good evening. This year's nominees for scenic achievement were resourceful and inspired, all making a lot work with a little ingenuity and creativity. The nominees are Mark Madelon for Columbia High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Chris Clayton for Gloucester County Institute of Technology's Urinetown, Paul Gashler and Brian Toscano for Madison High School's Oklahoma, Jason M. Stewart for Ridge High School's Fiddler on the Roof, Travis McHale and Ben Molnar for Summit High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, James Mosier and Diane Esquivel for Union High School's Cinderella, and Ron Kadri for West Morris Central High School's Jesus Christ Superstar. And the rising star goes to Jason M. Stewart for Ridge High School's Fiddler on the Roof.
thought I'd ever have to give an acceptance speech for anything. But I know you're supposed to thank people. So I'd like to thank our director, Martha Harvey, our fabulous staff that we worked with, Bernards Township School District, my excellent crew for really reaching all the goals I ever set and going beyond whatever we want to do, our fabulous cast and everybody involved. Thank you very much. Follow your passions.
Lighting is the true magic that can transport theatergoers to another time or place. Great lighting tells the audience not only where to look, but enhances every other element of the production. Artfully accomplished by tonight's nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Lighting. They are Tara Marie Abundante for Columbia High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Dr. Greg Malatsky for Eastern Regional High's Les Miserables School Edition. Andrew Sherwate for Fairlawn High School's Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson. Brian Lynch from Madison High School's Oklahoma. Leonardo Hidalgo for Summit High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Christopher Ennis Lee for Union High School's Cinderella. And Sharp Edge Lighting Design for Westfield High School's Carrie. And the rising star for outstanding lighting goes to Christopher Ennis Lee for Union High's Cinderella.
Thank you very much. I'm James Moser. I'm the director of theater at Union High School. Chris could not be here this evening, but I would like to thank him for all of his hard work on the show. Also, our master electrician, Zachary Dobrin, all the students that worked to hang all the equipment, raise all the money to pay for all the equipment, as I know I'm sure all of you have to go through. And a special thanks to the company of Cinderella for looking amazing in those lighting. So thank you very much.
Performing from their production of Cinderella are the students of Union High School, our next school nominated for Outstanding Overall Production.
Want to be on the wing of my fancy. I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me.
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. Hear ye, a ball, and that's not all. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. Hear ye, His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
To present the next awards, please welcome two senior staff members from Paper Mill's Summer Musical Theater Conservatory, Meg Zervoulis and Matthew Lowy.
As the musical director for Paper Mill's current production of Mary Poppins, it is a real thrill for me to present the nominees in the category of Outstanding Achievement in Music Direction. The music director ensures that the cast learns and performs the score, balances the singers with the orchestra, and coaches the singer's vocal performance. And we all know there's much more to that as well. The nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Music Direction are Jamie Bunce and Peter F. Bauer for Columbia High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. James Schneiderite and Brittany Nalos for Delaware Regional Valley High School's 9 to 5, the musical. Katie Akinskis and John Stans for Eastern Regional High School's Les Mis, the school edition. Sergei Tachenko and Greg Conlane for Morristown High School's The Curtains. John Zupan for St. Joseph Regional High School's West Side Story. Steve Rapp and Wayne Mallett for Summit High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. James Moser and Laura Mueller for Union High School's Cinderella. And the Rising Star for Outstanding Achievement in Music Direction goes to James Moser and Laura Mueller for Union High School Cinderella.
Thank you to the Paper Mill. This is a huge honor. On behalf of James and myself, we would like to thank the Union Township Board of Education. We would also like to thank our high school administrators, in particular our supervisor of music, Mr. Ron Rago. We would also like to thank Miss Melissa Abate, our assistant musical director, and Jennifer Williams, our choreographer, and the entire rest of our amazing production team. And to our students out there, you are our heart and soul, and every minute of this process was thoroughly enjoyable, and I could not be more proud of you or proud to be in your company every single day. So thank you so much for this.
You can't have a hit musical without the actual music, so I'm pleased to announce tonight's nominees for Outstanding Performance by an Orchestra. They are Delaware Valley Regional High School for 9 to 5, the musical, Franklin High School for Sister Act, Mount Olive High School for All Shook Up, Newark Academy for On the Town, Ridge High School for Fiddler on the Roof, Summit High School for How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, and Union High School for Cinderella. And the Rising Star for Outstanding Performance by an Orchestra goes to Union High School for Cinderella.
Thank you so much, Paper Mill. None of this would have been possible without our wonderful director, Mr. Moser. We would also like to thank Miss Abe, our entire production team, and the cast and crew for making the show magical. And last but not least, we would like to thank Miss Mueller for giving all of us the opportunity to be part of the orchestra and helping us through our journey for being a part of the show and performing it. Thank you so much again. Because of you guys, our every night was a lovely night with all of you. Thank you.
To present the award for outstanding performance by a chorus, please welcome longtime Paper Mill Conservatory alum and current ensemble member in Paper Mill's hit production of Mary Poppins, Adina Ershow.
10 years ago, I first stood on this stage as a student, and now I'm thrilled to be appearing in the ensemble of my first Paper Mill production. I hope to see some of you in the wings with me one day soon. The backbone of any good musical is the chorus, and we are proud of all of the talented students nominated for Outstanding Chorus this year. The nominees are Academy of the Holy Angels for The Mystery of Edwin Drood, Columbia High School for How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Delaware Valley Regional High School for 9 to 5, the musical, Eastern Regional High School for Les Miserables School Edition, Rahway High School for Big Fish, Summit High School for How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, and Union High School for Cinderella. And the Rising Star for Outstanding Chorus goes to Academy of the Holy Angels, The Mystery of Edwin Drood.
Repping the ensemble from Academy of the Holy Angels, and if they were all here, they would say thank you so much to all the voters who voted on our show. It was such an intense show, and we all worked so hard together to make it possible.
Oh, yeah. Thank you to our director and production staff. They're amazing. They're awesome. And, yeah, everyone's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
The next school nominated tonight for Outstanding Overall Production is West Morris Central High School, performing from their production of Jesus Christ Superstar.
Every time I look at you, I don't understand why you let the things you did get so out of hand. You'd have managed better if you had it planned. Now why'd you choose such a backwards time in such a strange land? If you came today, you could have reached a whole nation. Israel 4 BC had no mass communication. Don't you get me wrong. Don't you get me wrong. Don't you get me wrong now. Don't you get me wrong. Don't you get me wrong. Don't you get me wrong. Only wanna know. Only wanna know. Only wanna know now. Only wanna know. Oh, I only wanna know.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, who are you? What have you sacrificed? Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, who are you? What have you sacrificed? Jesus Christ, superstar, do you think you're what they say you are? Jesus Christ, superstar, do you think you're what they say you are?
So tell me what you think about your friends at the top. Now who'd you think besides yourself for the pick of the crop? Buddha, was he where it's at? Is he where you are? Can Muhammad move a mountain or was that just PR? Did you mean to die like that? Was that a mistake? Or did you know your messy death would be a record breaker. Don't you get me wrong. Don't you get me wrong now. Don't you get me wrong. Don't you get me wrong. Only wanna know. Only wanna know now. Only wanna know. Oh, I only wanna know.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, who are you? What have you sacrificed? Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, who are you? What have you sacrificed? Jesus Christ, superstar,
Jesus, I only wanna know. Don't you get me wrong. Don't you get me wrong now. Come on, tell me, Jesus. Wanna know. Don't you get me wrong. Don't you get me wrong now. Come on, tell me, Jesus. I only want to know. Come on, Jesus. Come on, tell me.
To present the award for outstanding performance in a featured role, please welcome Michael Banks from the company of Paper Mills Mary Poppins, Maddox Paget.
It's a real thrill for me to present the nominees in the category Outstanding Performance in a Featured Role. These performances were real standouts and deserving of recognition. The nominees are Savannah Connolly as Lenora in Mater Dei High School's Crybaby, Nadja Hetzberger as the Witch in Rahway High School's Big Fish, Luke Berninger as Action.
I swear to you, I'm gonna do it. Grit my teeth and I'll get through it. It's hard to see the upside when you're down. Working 9 to 5, it became necessary when my husband Dick left me for his secretary. Never worked before, but somehow I thought I'd make it till I learned the ropes. I guess I'll just have to fake it. Working 9 to 5. So many of us do it, but we know inside we're gonna make it through it. There's a brighter day, and we'll keep looking toward it, and we'll buy that dream soon as we can just afford it. 9 to 5, working 9 to 5, 9 to 5, working 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5. That promotion looks like me. The tide's gonna turn, working 9 to 5, 9 to 5.
To present the awards in the category of Student Achievement, please welcome the founder of the Rising Star Awards, Dr. Susan Spidell, and representing Paper Mill's partner Christian Dior, Ms. Zarina Babeva.
I think this one's for me. Good evening.
Students are nominated for Outstanding Student Achievement by their teachers or directors for specific contribution for their production. Tonight's nominees were assistant directors, sound designers, choreographers, media coordinators, music designers, or state managers. Tech crew, You name it. But the most important thing that all of them contributed significantly to make their show a success. Over 50 students were submitted, and 20 of those who were nominated are actually listed at tonight's program.
And tonight, 10 recipients will be chosen from those 20 to receive the 2017 Student Achievement Award. Unfortunately, we don't have time for 10 acceptance speeches. But when you hear your name, please come to the stage to receive your award. And everyone else, please hold your applause until all 10 recipients have been announced. And the 2017 Outstanding Student Achievement Awards go to Alize Howard and Tiara Johnson, for their cheer coaching choreography for the Union County Academy of Performing Arts, Bring It On. Desiree Vaughn for the film editor cinematography for Burlington County Institute of Technology's Singing in the Rain. The front of house crew for Christian Brothers Academy's The Music Man. Coriana Osborne Willis for the stage management of the Cicely L. Tyson School of Performing and Fine Arts Sister Act. Jordan Bernstein and Isabella Muchaka as the sound design QLab operators for the Morris County School of Technology's Big Fish. The stage management team for the Morris County School of Technology's Big Fish. The costume team for Northern Valley Regional's High School's Old Tapan Tarzan. Drew Fournier as the rehearsal pianist for Secaucus High School's Shrek. Robert Scott as lighting head for Summit High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. And Devin Tibals as the stage manager for Westfield High School's Carrie. Congratulations all.
Big hand to all our winners, guys. Come on.
Entering the stage to recreate memorable moments from their nominated performances, please welcome the talented young men nominated this year in the category of Outstanding Leading Actor.
Rosemary, Rosemary. Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. Rosemary, Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed, what a crescendo, not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same. Rosemary, Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound of your name.
I love my job. I really do. And if I say so myself, I'm good at it too. I catch the bad guys, well, most of the time. So it's a good life, a perfectly good life, not exactly sublime. When I'm finished my work and I crawl into bed, I reflect as I turn out the lights at the day that's to come and the week that's ahead will be lunch counter mornings and coffee shop nights. Lunch counter mornings and coffee shop nights. Sometimes I think at the end of the day, when I've read the last burglar his rights, that the life that I lead is a little bit gray. There are plenty of low days and not many heights. Mostly lunch counter mornings and coffee shop nights.
Like a bull in the ring or the moderate right wing, I'm trapped. Like a fly in my tea or the New York DMV, I'm trapped. With my wife to my left and my daughter to my right, any hope of my escaping must be scrapped. I could true sing the blues, but no matter what I do, I'm trapped, trapped, trapped. How can I keep a secret from the woman I adore? The bitter breeze that keeps me here and coming back for more. I'll pick the route that's true. Tell me what I must do. Should I grind? Should I groan? Would I rather pass a stone? Trapped. Wife gone wild, crazy child, little me unreconciled. I'm trapped. If I'm wrong, I'll be strong and we'll try to get along. Or I'll fail, have to bail, shove my coffin to the nail. If I nap, if I snapped, maybe dinner would be scrapped. Then I wouldn't be trapped. Trapped. Trapped.
Now there you are. Yes, there's that face that somehow I trust. It may embarrass you to hear me say it, but say it I must, say it I must. You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the grin of impetuous youth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. And when my faith in my fellow man all but falls apart, I've got to feel your hand grasping mine, and I take heart. I take heart. Oh, I believe in you.
It's like the sun I might have known if God had granted me a son. The summers die one by one, how soon they fly on, and I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. You can take, you can give. Let him be, let him live. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home.
I've never been a man who lived an office life. I've never been a man behind a desk. I've always been a man who said that staying still was playing dead. The kind who's looking forward to the challenges ahead. And people say that's irresponsible. And people tell me stay at home. But I'm not made for things like mowing lawns or apron strings. I'm my best when not at rest. And so I fight the dragons and I storm the castles and I do the best that I can. But everybody knows that's how the story goes, to turn each boy into a bigger man. And so I'll fight the dragons till you can.
Run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away. My friend, you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. Till then you better run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. Run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away. My friend, you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. Till then you better run, 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 run. Hallelujah. With the wind in your hair, you run to freedom's glory. That freedom sun will shine all of your freedom story. I said freedom. I said freedom. I said freedom.
To present the awards for Outstanding Choreography and Outstanding Direction, please welcome the creative team behind Our Mary Poppins, their 7th Paper Mill collaboration. Currently nominated for a Tony Award for his outstanding choreography in Holiday Inn, Dennis Jones, and the director of numerous Paper Mill productions, producing artistic director Mark S. Hobie.
Hi. Whether adapting and teaching original Broadway choreography or creating new dance combinations that fit the mood and theme of their show, tonight's nominees for Outstanding Choreography all stepped up to the challenge. They are Trisha Ben and Bethany Pettigrew for Columbia High School's production of How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Heather Fleischman for Delaware Valley Regional High School's production of 9 to 5, the musical. Janine Burns and Kara Burns for Mount Olive High School's All Shook Up. Jensen Modero, all right, for Mount Sinai Dominic Academy's production of 42nd Street. Allison Owuzu and Kaylin McKelduff for Northern Valley Regional High School's at Old Tappan's production of Tarzan. Kelly Mott Sachs for Summit High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. And Jennifer Williams for Union High School's Cinderella. And the Rising Star for Outstanding Choreography goes to Jensen Modero for Mount St. Dominic Academy's production of 42nd Street.
Jones. I saw the choreography for Mary Poppins, and it's outstanding. So inventive. No, seriously. Thank you. So the thing I always tell my students is when words are not enough, we sing. And when singing's not enough, we dance. And when that's not enough, we tap. And it's so true. And I have to tell you, 85% of the girls in this production did not tap. So there was a leap of faith when it came to this production. So this award is dedicated to you guys. Yes. I'd like to dedicate this award to the amazing women in my life. My mother's in the audience, my mother-in-law, and of course my grandmother who passed away this year. I stand on the shoulders of her coming to this country and making something of herself. So this is for you, Grandy. I would be nothing without my husband and musical director, David Madero. I'd like to thank our amazing production team, Miss Kelly King, Miss Michelle Posner. We can do anything, and I'm so excited. Hashtag Arts Ed, hashtag theater, hashtag high stakes, hashtag thank you.
Putting together any production is an enormous job, but the 2017 nominees for Outstanding Director did more than that. They led a creative team through months of planning, casting, designing, building, and rehearsals, and they inspired their students to delve into the text and to fearlessly perform to the best of their abilities, giving them an experience that will certainly last a lifetime. The nominees for Outstanding Achievement by a Teacher or Outside Director are Trisha Ben and Bethany Pettigrew for Columbia High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Clinton B. Ames for Delaware Valley Regional High School's 9 to 5, the musical. Dr. Greg Malotsky for Eastern Regional High School's Les Miserables School Edition. Allison Dooley for Rahway High School's Big Fish. Ann Pointer for Summit High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. James Mosier for Union High School's Cinderella. And Jeff Hogan for Westmore Central High School's Jesus Christ Superstar. And the Rising Star for Outstanding Director goes to Dr. Greg Malotsky for Eastern Regional High School's Les Miserables School Edition.
First of all, I want to thank my amazing cast and company, my amazing production staff. Les Mis has been a work of labor and love for all of us when we decided to do it in the fall of 2016. I want to thank Paper Mill and everyone involved in the Rising Star Awards, the administration at Eastern Regional High School, again, my production team that has worked tirelessly. Sorry, I'm a little more nervous than I thought I'd be. Thank you. I love you guys too. This award really means a lot. For all of us in here, we understand what it takes to put a musical on stage. We understand the labor of love that it takes, the time, the talent, the dedication. But those, my fellow nominees, myself, the directors in this room, truly understand what a passion and force of will it takes to bring all of it together, to take it from a vision in your mind and put it up on stage and present it as art for people to enjoy. It has been my profound pleasure to work with this group of people, and I share this with all my fellow nominees. You bring out the best, you put art into the world, and there's nothing better. Thank you very much.
Please welcome our next school nominated in the category of Outstanding Overall Production, the students of Columbia High School, performing from How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
Now, wait a minute, Wally. Before you make any hasty decisions, I'd like to say a few words.
About what?
Humanity. And I want you to remember that before you consider firing Mr. Bigley.
Who's considering that?
See, Wally, I know what's on your mind. You'd like to clear out the whole crowd of them from top to bottom. That's the obvious move. But stop and think. One man may seem incompetent, another not make sense, while others look like quite a waste of company expense. They need a brother's leadership, so please don't do them in. Remember, mediocrity is not a mortal sin.
Of man, on the level of brotherhood of man. Yes, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of man. Yes, your blood from membership is free. Keep forgiving each brother all.
To present the awards for Best Supporting Actor and Actress, please welcome two of the stars of Paper Mill's Mary Poppins. Her many Broadway credits include An American in Paris and Matilda. He appeared on Broadway in Les Miserables and Mamma Mia. Ladies and gentlemen, Jill Pace and Adam Monley.
The nominees for Outstanding Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role, all of whom have already won an Investors Foundation partial scholarship to attend the Paper Mills Summer Musical Theater Conservatory. Now try saying that in one breath. Are Alex Birchwale as Victor Grinstead, Neville Landless. In the Academy of the Holy Angels, The Mystery of Edwin Drood. Max Vigatoff as Will Parker in Madison High School's Oklahoma. Will Higgins as Nathan Detroit in Montclair Kimberly Academy Guys and Dolls. Jamie Kokuza as Marius in the Petty School Les Miserables School Edition. Hope I said that right. Nate Jones as Leaf Coney Bear in Princeton Day School, the 25th Annual Spelling Bee. Keegan McManus as J.B. Bigley In Summit High School's How to Succeed, and Albert Garrido as Pontius Pilate in West Morris Central High School's Jesus Christ Superstar. And the Rising Star for Outstanding Actor in a Supporting Role goes to Will Higgins as Nathan Detroit in Montclair Kimberly Academy's Guys and Dolls.
Thank you so much, so much. Didn't prepare much, so I'd like to thank Maria Go-Martin for helping me sing, Miss Hoppy for teaching me that lines are just a suggestion, my mother, of course, for yelling at me, and my dear Adelaide for making it so much fun to perform every night on stage. And to all of you who love this, who just love it and have so much fun. You guys have had so much fun out here. It's really fantastic to watch. So have a nice evening. Thank you.
And now, the nominees for Outstanding Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role, all of whom have also won an Investors Foundation partial scholarship to attend the Paper Mills Summer Musical Theater Conservatory, are Brittany Hill as Roz Keith in Delaware Valley Regional High School's 9 to 5 the Musical, Bridget Burton as Fontaine in Eastern Regional High School's Les Miserables School Edition, Elena Kopelova as Little Sally in Gloucester County Institutes of Technology Urinetown, Ellie Calais as Adelaide in Montclair Kimberly Academy's Guys and Dolls, Skylar Ray Noyes as Georgia Hendricks in Moorestown High School's Curtains, Juliana Cavallo as Mother Superior in Ocean County Performing Arts Academy Sister Act, and Catherine McGarry as Mary Magdalene in Westmore Central High School's Jesus Christ Superstar. And the 2017 Rising Star for Outstanding Actress in a Supporting Role goes to Elena Kopelova as Little Sally in Gloucester County's Institute of Technology's Urinetown.
Hi, I'm not Alana, obviously. She couldn't be here. The senior trip for our school was this week, and so her and all the seniors are not here, along with our director. But she did send me a speech, luckily, today. It's short but brief. She just wants to say, although I was not able to make it tonight, I'm so incredibly honored to accept this award for my performance of Little Sally in Urinetown. I had a pleasure doing this production, and I couldn't have done it without Miss Kay, Denny, that's me, Erica, Karen, and the cast of Urinetown. I want to thank you all so much for this experience. I wouldn't have traded it for the world. And I just want to say, Alana, I know you're watching and you're probably busy in Disney World, but I am very proud of you, and you deserve this.
The final nominated school to perform this evening is Eastern Regional High School, here with their production of Les Miserables School Edition.
One day more, another day, another destiny, this never-ending road to Calvary. These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time one day more.
I did not live until today. How can I live when we are
are parted. Tomorrow you'll be worlds away, and yet with you my world has started.
One more day all on my own.
Will we ever meet again?
One more day with him not caring.
I was born to be with you.
What a life I might have known.
And I swear I will be true.
But he never saw me there.
One more day before the storm. I follow where she goes. At the barricades of freedom. Shall I join my brothers there? When our ranks begin to form. Do I stay and do I dare? Will you take your place with me? One day more. One more day till revolution. We will nip it in the bud. We'll be ready for these schoolboys. They will wet themselves with blood. Watch them run amok.
Catch them as they fall. Never know your luck when there's a free-for-all.
Here a little dip.
They're a little touch. Most of them will got us so they won't miss much.
Raise the flag of freedom high. Every man will be a king. Every man will be a king. There's a new world for the living. There's a new world to be won. Do you hear the people sing? My place is here. I fight with you. One day more. I didn't join today. Where they go, how can I live when we are parted? And all the things they know. Tomorrow will be worlds away. In the bud, and we'll be ready for these. Tomorrow will be far away. Tomorrow is the judgment day. Tomorrow we'll discover what our God in heaven has in store. One more dawn, one more day, one day
To present the awards for Outstanding Leading Actor and Actress, we are thrilled to welcome the practically perfect star of Paper Mills, Mary Poppins, whose numerous Broadway appearances include The Visit and La Cage aux Folles, Elena Shadow, with Paper Mill Associate Artistic Director Patrick Parker.
Elena, I am so very honored to share the stage with you tonight, and you are so amazing in Mary Poppins if you haven't seen it. You have to see her fly in. She's extraordinary. We are so honored to announce the Best Actor and Actress awards tonight. You saw those wonderful performances earlier, and I just want to tell you that each of the nominees will receive a full scholarship to the Paper Mill Summer Musical Theater Conservatory.
All right. So, the 2017 nominees for Outstanding Performance by an Actor in a Leading Role are Neil McCaffrey as Gomez Adams in Chatham High School's The Addams Family, Hunter Kovacs as J. Pierpont Finch in Columbia High School's How to Succeed at Business Without Really Trying, Gary Bowman as Jean Valjean in Eastern Regional High School's Les Miserables School Edition, Spencer Petro as Bobby Strong in Gloucester County Institute of Technology, Urinetown, Dean Blizzard as Lieutenant Frank Chiaffi in Morristown High School's Curtains, Xavier Lighton as Edward Bloom in Rahway High School's Big Fish, and Sean McManus as J. Pierpont Finch in Summit High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. I've worked with 2 of those boys. And the 2017 Rising Star for Outstanding Actor in a Leading Role goes to Gary Bowman.
Holy crap. I don't... I guess to start, I want to thank Dr. Greg Malotsky, who, gave me this opportunity to, kind of go beyond, I guess, my comfort zone, which was, really, huge for me, so I really appreciate it, as well as Mrs. Akinskis, who always shares my terrible humor, so we're always cracking jokes when she's not telling me how flat I am. Kurt Foy, who's not here tonight, he was our choreographer. My mom and dad. Mom, thank you for forcing me to do drama club in 6th grade. Even though I thought it was just for girls, I was that guy. My girlfriend Carly, who's watching from home with her family. I love you. And I just got to say, having been around this community, last year I got to study at the Paper Mill Rising Star Conservatory, and I met, honestly, some of the most talented people I've ever met in my entire life, including the staff. Everyone is just so driven, so talented, and so amazing, and the fact that they even think that my performance deserves even a small bit of praise is honestly the highest honor. So thank you all very, very much.
Gary, I think you should leave drama and go into politics. I think you'd be a great president one day. I am honored to present the 2017 nominees for Outstanding Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role. They are Amalia Cravani as Judy Burnley in Delaware Valley Regional High School's 9 to 5, the musical. Jordan Reyna as Doralee Rhodes in Delaware Valley Regional High School's 9 to 5, the musical. Kayla Johnson as Dolores Van Cartier in Franklin High School's Sister Act. Kiara Birchfield as Hope Clodwell in Gloucester County Institute of Technology, Urinetown. Maggie Spector Williams as Annie Oakley in Nutley High School's Annie Get Your Gun. Nuala Cleary as Sandra Bloom in Pascack Hills High School's Big Fish. And Sarah Miller as Rose Alvarez in Scotch Plains Fanwood High School's Bye Bye Boarding. And the 2017 Rising Star Award for Outstanding Actress in a Leading Role goes to Kayla Johnson as Dolores Van Cartier, Franklin High School Sister Act.
Okay. Thank you so much. I would like to thank my wonderful director, Timothy Walton, for deciding to bring this beautiful story to our stage and for helping me in the most challenging role I've ever had to play in my entire life, and to my wonderful cast, and to my beautiful cast members who are here tonight. And to my mom and dad, who have supported me in this crazy craft that I want to do for the rest of my life, and they have never questioned me, and they have just kept going. And I just want to say, I know people say to all these actors all the time, if you can see yourself doing something else, don't do it. And seeing everybody perform tonight and all these humbly talented people, it's reminding me why I want to do this for the rest of my life and why I don't want to do anything else. And I thank you so much. So thank you so much.
And now, presenting tonight's final award, please help me welcome Paper Mill's Managing Director, Todd Schmidt, and Producing Artistic Director, Mark Hobie.
Good evening. What a great night this has been. Thank you all. Each of the 7 schools nominated in our final category of Outstanding Overall Production will take home a Tiffany & Company plate inscribed with their nomination as one of the top high school productions of 2017. So please come up and claim your award before leaving tonight.
Getting to this point is no small accomplishment, and we think this memento will and we hope that you bring your love of musical theater, will bring you back to Paper Mill very soon and often. It is now my pleasure to announce the 2017 nominees for Outstanding Overall Production of a Musical. They are Columbia High School for How to Succeed, Delaware Valley Regional High School for 9 to 5 Musical, Eastern Regional High School for Les Miserables School Edition, Rahway High School for Big Fish, Summit High School for How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Union High School for Cinderella, West Morris Central High School for Jesus Christ Superstar, and the 2017 Rising Star for Outstanding Overall Production of a Musical goes to Eastern Regional High School's Les Miserables School Edition.
Thank you to Paper Mill. I certainly need to thank Katie Kinskis, Data Shack, Kurt Foy, John Stans, Michelle Hires, Mary Jane Baum, Jack Friedman, all the people on the production staff at Eastern, the administration at Eastern, and really everyone who, the parents, the support staff, everyone who put their heart and soul behind this amazing musical. We couldn't have done it without all of you. And really, it's a great honor to be up here and be a part of all of the musicals that presented here tonight. We have been participating in Paper Mill since 2007. It's been a treat the years that we get to come and perform. And really, theater is art, it's life, it's love. Enjoy.
Congratulations to all the recipients tonight. Thank you for attending the Rising Star Awards. If you've won an award, we'd like you to come up on stage for a photo, and we'll see you next year.